where we will be exploring one of the most powerful yet underutilized function, match. In this video, we will be showing you that match function is, how it's work, and how you can use to simplify your data analysis tasks. The match function is Excel allow you to search for a specific value in range of cells and returns the position of the values within the range. This function is particularly used when you are working large data set and needs to quickly find the location a specific value. I'm going to show you the syntax of the match function is like if I use formulas, and here with the lookup reference value, you can find here the match in here. The function argument is the lookup value, and here the lookup array, and the match type returns the relative position of an item in array that match a specified value in a specified order. So the lookup value is the value you use to find the value you want in the array, and number tags your logical value or a reference to one of those. The next one, the look array, is a continuous range of cells containing possible loops of values and array of values or a reference to an array. The next one is the match type. So match type is a number 1 or 0 or a negative 1 indicating the which value to return. So I'm going to use, and I'm going to show you the simple of the example. So I'm going to just now do that, cancel it. Then here I just show you the match and the match lookup function. The match and the match lookup or lookup error is the match type. So if I use the match functions to get function of a value in an error, so I'm gonna use it. So here is the data is about the fruit and container size, store number and cost, and the company name is given here. Let me just show you how to use it. Here I'm going to use the count in here. I'm going to find out the result, like if I use the year formula, the match, then first bracket, and you say the lookup value. So which value I'm looking for? I'm used here the fruit for loop. So I'm clicking here in the comma, and it said the lookup array. So I'm going to lookup array. Where do I want to look up? So I'm going to use this array and select the range, then comma. Then when I enter the comma, it said find the largest value is the less than or equal lookup value. Lookup array must ascending order, or I'm using here, and it say the 1 is for less than, then 0 is for the exact match, then negative 1 for the greater than. So I'm going to looking for exact match. I'm use the 0, this one, then close it, then hit on the enter. Now it's not applicable because I didn't mention anything on the data. I'm using like here the lemons. So when I click over the lemons, now you can see it's in the row in 3 here. If I looking for the row, let me select the range, and you see there is the row number 4. And if I look for the like the pairs, so it's come up the 5. Okay, so I'm going to use another example. If I looking for container size, so here is the separate container size. Then if I use the same formula, then use the match, and what I'm gonna do, the lookup value, I want to just type in here, click on that, then comma, then lookup array, then I select this one. What I'm gonna do, use the exact match, click on that, and the 0, close it, hit on the enter. Now you can say the applicable, not applicable, because I didn't mention anything. If I use the other 500, let me hit on the enter. Now you can see that it gives the 2 rows. And if I use the different, just scroll down, and if I use the 700, this is in the number of 4. Okay, the same way I'm gonna use like here the container size. I'm gonna to find out, so it column it is, which column number it is, the container size. Then let me just click match and lookup value. So I'm looking for this value, and this is the filter, kind of the filter like comma, then lookup array. Before that, sorry, I'm just looking for this lookup value, then lookup array. I'm using this one, and just comma, use the match type, use the exit one 0, close it, hit on the enter. Now you can see the container size is the column 2. If you're looking for this one cost, just let me just select, and it come up with the 4, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if I use the comparator, let me just choose one, and you can find this is another column number 5. You can use for the another example of fruit, so it's come up the 1. Okay, then let me do the another example with the mesh type. So there is the another mesh -1 and the 1. So I'm going to show you another example. Let me go to the another example. So here I look for like the match and then use the lookup value. So I'm lookup value for this one, and it was the comma, then lookup error. I'm select this one. What I'm gonna do, it's say then use this one and comma, then if I use less than, so use the 1 and close it, hit on the enter. Now you can see if it is a less than, because I used the 1. Now if it is less than 34, it gives me the answer the 30, or it is the in the row 3 here. And if I use like the different like this, if I change the value 40, it gives me the 4. And if I use the like the 20, it gives me the 20, so it gives me the 2. Or if I use the like the 15, it gives me the 1, because 10 is less than the 15. It's in the first row. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna show you with the -1. And if I use this one, the first checkout, then what I'm gonna do, this is the 499, and use the formula match and use the lookup below. I am looking up 499, then comma, use the lookup. I'm using this one, then comma, then I'm using the greater than. So I use the -1 and close it, hit on the enter. Now you can find it. This was the number 2 row, and because there is the 500 and this is the less than 500, and I use the 499. If I change this value, if I say that 249, now it gives the row number 3, because here is a 250 and this is the value 249. Okay, then you can change the value. If I say the 1400, now you can see this is the row number 1. If I use different like the 900, let me just, it gives the 1. This is a different here. This is in the 1500. Okay, so with the match function, you can easily is the exactly, you can also find the -1 and less than or greater than with the match function. So as you can see, the match function is the extremely versatile tool that can be used to specify a wide range of data analysis tasks in Excel. So the next time you are working with a large data set, be sure to keep the